Hi Libra, welcome back. Happy you're here. This is your February 2019 love reading. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what's up for you. This is regarding whoever you're thinking about. You could be in a relationship, you could have been in a relationship, you wish you were in a relationship, there's a connection, you're not sure if there's a connection, what the heck is going on, all of the above. So any important partnership or someone who's on your mind, essentially, anything like that, anyone on your mind, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what's going on for you in February 2019 or thereabouts. Under the deck, we have the Two of Swords. So it's interesting because sometimes Libras do struggle at times with decisions, and this might indicate this is one of those times where maybe, oops, this one fell out. You may be struggling with a decision, or you may be ready to cut somebody off. Queen of Swords in the reverse. You may be dealing with a wicked energy of an air sign that's really been disruptive, or you may be actually on the verge of making a decision about an air sign, or you might be getting ready to take the blinders off and make a really rational cut through the BS decision about somebody. Let's see. So here's where you are right now, where your person is, how you see them, how you feel about them, how they see you, how they feel about you, the energy between you, potential obstacle and advice, and potential outcome during this time frame. And again, bottom of the deck is the Two of Swords. So where you are right now is the Queen of Cups. So you're embodying a very loving and unconditional energy toward this person. You are actually, your cup is open in this deck, not closed. So you might be making an offer, wanting to connect, wanting to reach out, share. You're not walled up at all right now. You're actually feeling very fluid and nurtured and nurturing. You're just really in a good place. This could be within yourself too, Libra. If you're not in a relationship right now, or you're not connecting with that person, it could be that you're just really comfortable in your emotions right now. So I just see this as upright and just a really positive place for you, Libra. How you see your person right now. Yeah, so they might not be coming through with communication at all. They're either not responding, maybe there's a bit of a block going on, maybe there's a bit of a ghosting going on, maybe you've reached out, they haven't, returned it. Maybe there's just been a distance between the two of you, literally, figuratively. But there definitely is a bit of a disconnect. You see them as not taking action and not communicating right now. The way you feel about that, or the way you feel about them, is the Three of Wands. So the way you feel about them as the Three of Wands is you might still have some patience here and some willingness to engage if it ends up being in your interest. You want to stay in control. You do want to stay on top of things. I think you've come a long way, Libra. I want to say that I'm getting the sense that many of you have come a long way and you don't want to go backward. So you want to kind of maintain that edge that maybe you've taken a long time to kind of build up with this person. Where they're at right now is the Four of Wands. So they might be highly focused on security. They might be focused, for some of you in partnership. Maybe if it's not with you, it's with somebody else. They're focused on their home front. Maybe there's things they've had to focus on to build stability at their home front with personal issues or family members or children. I would say that they're looking to engage with you in a more stable relationship, or are thinking about this, but for whatever reason, they may not be speaking about this with you. So for those of you that think you have a partner that has some potential and that could be thinking this way about you, This could be validation that they're thinking this way. Generally, though, the Wands is more about, action and intention. And given that you see them as the Eight of Wands in reverse, during this period, they haven't come forward yet, even if they are thinking about it. They see you as the Seven of Swords in the reverse. So they see you as maybe being potentially they're hoping you're potentially forgiving of them. They might see that you might be, apologetic for something maybe you did. I know that that's not going to resonate with a lot of the people looking at this, but this is a card of a bit of apologetic feelings or regret about maybe some misdoings or misgivings that somebody committed. So if they see you as being regretful or apologetic, you may have done something that for some reason did end up hurting this person. But they may, with the Queen of Cups energy, also see you come back around as like, you know what, I mean, bygones be bygones. Maybe they do see that in you. So the way they feel about you is the end of some kind of cycle, the transformation. They're transforming the way they feel about you. They are looking at you in a whole new light. They do believe this could be an end of a chapter. I don't see yet if it's the beginning of a new one. I'll be pulling on, more cards, obviously, but so there's a definite and distinct. This is our first major in the reading, so it's a lot of energy in terms of them feeling the Death card. It doesn't mean it has to be a bad energy, but it's usually an irreversible energy that we should be paying attention to. For whatever reason, they feel this is the end of a cycle. Let's see why. Well, we'll clarify it. Don't worry. Don't get alarmed. So between the two of you, you do have the Two of Wands. So it does maybe align with the fact that this could be a cycle where there's a decision to be made. You've got a decision to be made. There is a decision to be made, a crossroads. You kind of both reached, I don't know if it's the end of the road or the cross in a road, but there could be a decision. Now, interestingly enough, you could be dealing with a fire sign, Libra, because you've got that's, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. You've got Two of Wands, Three of Wands, Four of Wands. So you do have an Eight of Wands. So you do have a lot of wands on the table, and you have one cup, and I haven't seen a pentacle yet to kind of ground the energy. As an obstacle, you do have the Nine of Cups as an obstacle. So as an obstacle, it might be that, this is a challenging period for you to gain, what you're hoping for or to have your wishes fulfilled. As an obstacle, somebody could be resting on their laurels and not trying too hard and maybe getting a little bit lazy and kind of used to having what they want. So there's not as much effort put into the situation. Or some greediness. Maybe somebody's being more greedy and not as giving. I don't think that's you. I don't see that as you at all in this reading. So there might be a challenge to get your wishes fulfilled or what you think are your wishes for this period, Libra. The advice is Ten of Cups in the reverse. So I'm actually getting a sense that the advice is a recalibration of what you think is going to serve you. I mean, the Ten of Cups, we think we know what we want. It's the pinnacle of the Ten of Cups is the pinnacle of emotional happiness and the whole pinnacle of the relationship, family maybe, a great kind of abundant thing. And as advice, the way I'm seeing this is to maybe to pause and maybe reflect on or maybe recalibrate what you've known or have thought of or people have told you or attitude and beliefs that you've had around what makes for the happy life. And that makes sense because the challenge this month is going to be getting maybe your traditional view of happiness, and the advice is to rethink it and really do what works for you. And what you may realize is there's so much more right in front of you that could meet a different definition of happiness or that you can be grateful for right now. So, the Death card, if that ends up being a transition during this time frame, and we'll see, usually comes for a higher purpose. If that ends up coming. I mean, that could be just a feeling. And look what you have as a potential outcome, Libra. Amazing. You have the star. You have a beautiful energy of actual end goal of spiritual wishes, spiritual alignment, harmony, healing. That's possible for you right now, Libra. So, despite the decisions, I mean, it's like kind of, this is to me a reading of when one door closes, another door might be opening. If you see your person as not communicating like you would think, not having a return on investment in the relationship like you would think, it all could be for a reason. It could be we're coming to a fork in the road, for a reason. So let's see what other clarifiers we have around the Two of Wands that's between you. And I'm going to do death because it'll be interesting to know about that. This is the Two of Wands between, oh geez, Two of Wands. The Two of Wands between you, it could be that there's been some difficult times, some arguments, some not being on the same page, some pettiness and fights, or just, some mental challenges around this for the two of you that put you into a crossroads. I mean, definitely maybe not. I mean, maybe it started out as not so much that and much more harmonious, but where it's evolved to. And then we have the Three of Cups as well. So there could be arguments around, coming together again. Was there going to be a reconciliation? There's 2 threes now on the table, so it's possible there was another party involved. Maybe the person had to pay attention to a prior partner, a current partner, that they need to kind of focus on stabilizing. And maybe you were a third party. Maybe they were concerned they were a third party. So there could be a past energy of that created conflict, in the situation. However, there is victory coming. There is victory coming. I do see that, especially with the star in the outcome, and the death as the person has the death feeling around this. Sorry, none of that turned up. What is the death card here for? Okay, so literally we have another 3. Okay, I gotta say, we got 3 threes. So if they're ending something, they're ending building with you because they need to assess a choice. You both need to make a choice. There could be certainly some divided affections here, with 3 threes on the table. Again, I'm moving on to better things. We got, last one was a victory card. This is a moving on to smoother waters. And you have healing coming. So I see this as a lot of positive. I can't say that it's going to feel that way going through it, but then it's not torturous either. I'm not getting like a really disruptive, painful energy. I didn't see the 5 of Cups, 5 of Discs, didn't see the 3 of Swords. So I think that if there is an ending, you're on top of it. I think you're feeling like maybe that, you know what, it's probably about time. Queen of Cups is kind of like, I think you're in charge. I think you're in control of your emotions as the queen here. So good for you, Libra. I want to wish you a lot of luck with that. Another clarifier for Libra during February in terms of relationship. What other message is here for Libra? Oh, sorry. Doing a lot of dropping. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's time to drop some energy here. One of you needs to drop out of the picture. One of you needs to drop one of your 2 choices because there's just so much more for you, one area versus another. If you're juggling, it may be time to focus all on one energy. And maybe it's time to focus on you. That would always be good. And leave room for mystery. So it's okay not to know right now. It's really okay not to know right now. Follow what feels right to you. Follow what returns energy to you. If you need clarification, get it. However, I know many people come to tarot readings for the answers, but this is saying, counter to what you may be wanting, try to leave room, set your intention for positive things for you, but release how they're going to show up. Again, I think the advice was to recalibrate how you think about happiness. And I would say that this extra message is very aligned with that, and leave room for that. Okay? So good luck, Libra. I hope some of this made sense. Please subscribe, comment, share if you'd like, and I will see you next time. Thanks.